Every day is a good day. Be great and positive. Good morning to everyone. I am Sheila Joy Salvacion, and today allow us Group 5 to present our topic about ethnic dances in the Philippines. But before we formally start our presentation, and just a few reminder, please turn on your cameras and turn off your microphones. But if you are told to do so, you may open it. So let us start our day with an opening prayer to be led by Miss Melona Jane Bulalakaw.
My heart is so proud, my mind is so unfocused. I see the things you do to me, as great things I have done. And now you gently break me, then lovingly you take me and hold me as my father and mold me as my maker. I ask you how many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down. And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the power of my daily sufficient grace. You are so patient with me, Lord. As I walk with you, I'm learning what your grace brings. The price that I could never pay was paid on Calvary. So instead of trying to repay you, I'm learning to simply obey you by giving up my life to you for all that you've given to me. I ask you how many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down. And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the power of my daily sufficient grace.
May I call on Miss Ignacio and Miss Gran.
So good morning, everyone. I'm Joanne Gran.
I'm Angel Joy Ignacio. So today, nandito po tayo sa sharing time. Next slide, please. So meron po kaming quote na inihanda. Came from Google. This quote is, it is not our differences that divide us. This is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. We all know naman, di ba, dito sa Philippines na may kanya-kanya tayong beliefs and traditions na dapat nating ginagalang. And katulad ng i-report namin ngayon, iba't ibang pinanggalingan at lugar. So every single person on this planet is different in some way. unique to them but need to accept and how they act to be able to gain respect and knowledge to appreciate other people.
So yeah, so of course, the people rather look at what others have trying to be like, but they doesn't even realize their own differences or yung pagkakaiba nila dun sa tao. So like for example, may kakilala ka or classmate ka na, yung way ng pananamit niya is, for example, nakaabaya, ganon. Then, inisip mo na parang Muslim to, tapos yung pananaw mo sa mga Muslim, masasama, ganon. So, hindi dapat ganon. So, let us try to recognize them muna and accept, then tanggapin natin yung iba't ibang differences ng ng mga tao. Yun lang po. Thank you.
So, good morning everyone. I am Trishan Cañete.
And I am
And
Leila Ferrer.
yes, before we proceed to our discussion, let's have a motivation or energizer titled by Bring Me. So, Miss Rhea, can you give the instruction?
So yung mga ipapakita namin na pictures is nasa bahay nyo lang. So kukunin nyo lang siya and then paunahan na lang kayo kung sino yung unang makakuha. Yan lang.
So, bali po magka-count ako ng 5 seconds lang. Then, kung sino yung unang makakapakita sa camera, is yun yung mananalo. Okay, let's start po. So, the first photo is plate, plato. Magbibilang po ako. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, si Ma'am Joanne lang po ba yung nakapagdala? Okay, congratulations, Miss Joanne. So, next po. Okay, one pair of shoe. Kahit isa lang po. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ang galing mo naman, Miss Joa. Parang prepared ka talaga. So, congratulations ulit, Miss Joanne. So, next po. Okay, pillow. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, si Miss Joanne ulit. Sorry, hindi ko kasi nakikita yung ibang nagbibigay kasi naka-cellphone lang ako. So, siguro may iba ding nauuna, hindi lang nakikita. Pero congratulations ulit. So, next po. Okay, picture frame. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Miss Jo, pwede mo huwag ka na muna maglabas. Okay, next po. Okay, hanger po. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, congrats, Miss Angel. For the first time, may hanger kayo sa inyo. O, Joanne. Okay, next po. Okay, charger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, congratulations, Miss Melona. So that will be all po.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Vanessa Yu Santos. Next slide, please. Next slide. And our topic is all about ethnic dances in the Philippines. We're gonna show you a short video about or related to our topic.
Minsa'y natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulo ang ginawa. Mga hiyas na inilatag sa malasuklang dagat. At ang bayan niyang pinili, nasa dulo ng bahaghari. Kaya 1,000 kulay, nangaakit kumakaway. Piliin mo ang inang Pilipinas, kapulo ang kwintas ng tela. Piliin mo, yakapin mo, kayamanan niyang likas. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas.
Once again, our topic is all about Philippine ethnic dances, and we have another video of us introducing ourselves with different languages.
Maupay nga adlaw, ako si Trisha Ann Cañete. Damo nga, salamat.
Mayad nga apon kanindong tanan. My name is Joanne Grant. Kumusta ka? Mayad nga adlaw kanimo.
Kablaaw, mula na dyan di kanya bulalakaw, tinagan ko. Agyaman na ako unay.
Sheila J. Salvacion, dali na magkubat, tagmamimaw at makahibaw.
Mayat ni Magiwid, haon hivane sa Yu Santos, uray nga danonak ang hivane. Agyamanaklaw nay.
Mabuhay! Mapod at agsapa. My name is Angel Joy Ignacio. Nice to meet you. Pinpinhod da ka.
Apya kakikita, sa akin si Maria Rhea J. Ferrer. Assalamualaikum.
And for our first presenter,
So, good day everyone. Again, I am Trisha Ann Cañete, your first presenter. So, my topic is Philippine ethnic dances. Ancient in origin but contemporaneous ethnic dance lives on in the Philippines. The forms and functions are many performed by a variety of ethnic groups over the 7,000 plus islands. Many of these dances have changed through time, but much of what it is are still alive in all color and rhythm in many modes and observances. So we all know that Philippine ethnic dances is the most popular and the famous in our world, or rather in our country. So it says here that ancient in origin but contemporaneous ethnic dance lives on the Philippines because there are some of ethnic dances na meron dito sa Pilipinas, which is yung iba is ginagamit, they use for the rituals, yung iba is ginagamit nila um for the fiesta, or kung ano yung nakagisnan nila or natutunan nila sa mga kanununuan nila. So it says also here na yung ibang ethnic dances is nagbago through time. So yung iba is nanatili. Meron kasi some of the ethnic dances is nagkaroon ng changes because of the generation. Then yung iba naman is meron kasi silang parang beliefs na hindi mo pwedeng baguhin kung ano yung nakasanayan or kung ano na yung nasimulan ng inyong mga ninuno. So next slide po. So here is, at the base of ethnic dance are those that imitate nature and life, while at the social core are performed rituals that keep on ethno-linguistic group or a convergence of several, which is spirited and cohesive. Dancing as such is a form of survival as much as is spiritual and social expression. So gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina is yung ibang ethnic dances is all about the spiritual or yung pag-aalay nila. Let's for example sa mga Ipugaw. Yung ginagawa nilang sayaw is meron silang form of beliefs na ginagawa or inaalay kung bakit sinasayaw yung isang ethnic dances na yon. Then sinabi din dito na yung iba is for nature and life, while at the social core are performed. Ibig sabihin kasi yung mga ethnic dances na yung ginagawa nilang pag-alay, it's either in the nature or sa sarili nilang buhay. Like for example, yung sa Binondo na para hindi ko sure kung sa Binondo yan, pero yung magsasayaw doon yung mga hindi nagkakaanak, then may hawak sila na santo, then sasayawin nila yon together with their partners, and then siguro mga months ago or mga weeks, hindi natin alam, pero may chance or may possible daw talaga na natutupad yung kanilang mga prayers. Then yung dun naman about sa nature is it's all about pag-aalay nga. Like for example, kapag gusto nila ng masaganang ani is mag-aalay sila in order to to have claim para magkaroon sila ng business. Then meron din sinasabi dito na yung about sa spiritual. Yung kapag halimbawang meron din kasing ethnic dances na ginagawa nila yung isang sayaw na yon is for spiritual. Kumbaga parang sila, sinasamba nila yung isang bagay or yung mismong nila, basta kung ano yung beliefs na namumuo or belonging dun sa kung anong kinabibilangan nilang lugar. So next po. So with islands of mountains, hills and plains, and kilometric seashores that are havens for many straits and seas, the Philippines is veritably an aviary and an aquarium. Many birds and fowls easily became the inspiration for the various ethnic dances, from the more familiar tickling, a deaf rice-praying birds interpreted into tinikling. Then the itik, ducks into itik-itik. Kalapati, doves into kalapati or sinalampati. And kilingkingan, swift clicking birds into a dance named after them. There are also the Fierce Hawk inspired dances and many southern groups that are complemented by courtship dances performed in the Cordillera. So dito naman sa slide na to is mapapansin natin na it's all about birds. Kasi nga nakalagay dito with islands of mountains, hills and plains. So 'di ba dun sa mga meron dito sa mga mountains dito sa ating Pilipinas kasi matataas um yung mga lugar. So marami talaga tayong mga parang ibon na pwedeng doon pala nang gagaling yung mga sinasayaw natin or yung mga popular na sinasayaw sa ethnic dances. Like for example is yung sinabi dito na tickling into tinikling. So yung tickling na yon is yung adepri spraying birds. Tapos ininterpret siya as tinikling. Pero kung mapapansin kasi natin, paano kaya nila na interpreted yung yung tickling dun sa tinikling. So may mga may mga various reason yun kung bakit nila ginawa. And then sunod naman is yung itik, ducks into itik-itik. So yon kung mapapanood nyo, talagang parang kagaya siya ng naglalakad na itik, parang ganon. So sa kalapati or the doves into kalampati and sinalampati. And kilingkingan, swift-clicking birds into a dance name after them. So dito naman sa Fierce Hawk, inspired dances of many southern groups that are complemented by courtship dances. So based on my research kasi, hinahanap ko kung ano yung Fierce Hawk kasi usually kasi talaga hindi ako familiar dun sa Fierce Hawk na sinasabi. So parang sinearch ko siya kung ano ba yung kinalaman nun dun sa sayaw. Then nahanap ko na kasi complemented siya by courtship dances. Pag sinabi kasing courtship dances, it's all about depicting love making. So siguro, itong Fierce Hawk na to is mag-partner siya. Then yung paraan ng pag-adapt nila ng love sa isa't isa, it's all about the dances. Kaya siya kinomplement dun sa courtship dances. And so any question po?
Okay na po, ma'am.
So that will be all. Thank you.
And for our second reporter,
So, good afternoon. I am Maria Rhea Ferrer, the second reporter for our group. The next slide po. So, para sa continuation, so sabi dito, aquatic life like fish and crabs and the exotic squirrels, snakes, monkeys, and fireflies also found their way into the choreography of various ethnic dances. So, these animals is na kasama sa mga choreography is nagbibigay ito ng meaning, kulay, and then sigla doon sa isang choreography, sa isang ethnic dance. So, marami tayong ethnic dance dito sa Pilipinas and marami din tayong iba't ibang klase ng ethnic groups kagaya ng na nagpe-perform ng ethnic dance kagaya ng mga Negrito for the simple Negrito or Aita to the richly dressed up na mga Maranao, Maguindanao, Bagobo, and other ethnic groups. So, when nagpe-perform sila ng kanilang ethnic dances, naipapakita rin nila yung kanilang kagalingan sa musical instrument. While performing, so naipapakita nila yung kanilang kagalingan sa pagpe-perform like ng mga kulintang, gong, gimbe, or ogong na and also yung ipapakita rin nila yung kagalingan nila sa paggawa ng kanilang mga costumes and mga accessories na sarili nila mismong gawa. And also habang habang nag-perform ng ethnic dance and the music, meron din silang chants or songs na nagpapakita ng kanilang Sorry po for the interruption. So, about sa meron din silang sariling chants and song na nagpapakita ng kanilang ng kaisahan sa kanilang ethnic groups. So, yun lang po. Next po. Many old rituals are still observed, often a composite of expressive forms and religious orientations. The people fear and revere the spirits that dwell in nature, or the diwatas, including their ancestor or their anito. So, sa mga ethnic groups is hindi mawawala yung rituals na ginagawa nila. So, parang tradition na nila 'yon. So, para ma-express nila yung gratitude nila sa kanilang mga ancestors o mga pinapaniwalaan nilang mga diwata. So, ang ginagawa nila dito is nagpe-perform sila ng rituals kasama ang shaman or the babaylan, and then mag-aalay sila para magpasalamat sa, for example, magandang ani or and humingi ng blessings and upang pagalingin ang mga may sakit, and then humingi pa ng good luck para sa future pa. So, yun lang po para sa aking report.
And for our third presenter,
Hello, good day everyone. Again, I'm Joanne Grant, the third presenter for today. So this thing is the pagdidiwata of Tagbanwa of Palawan, which is a thanksgiving for the rice harvest time and full moon, and also for well-being. So Tagbanwa people are one of the oldest ethnic group in the Philippines. So it is a indigenous group in Palawan known for the ritual and pagdidiwata. So pagdidiwata, so ito isa tong uri ng ritual na ginagawa ng mga Tagbanwa sa Palawan. So pinapangunahan ito ng isang babaylan na nakasuot ng ulindungan at puno siya ng palaspas at mga patalid. So sinasabayan din ito ng pagtugtog ng gong or yung kampanilya. So kadalasan tong ginagawa kapag full moon. So the reason why kaya nila to ginagawa kasi nagpapagaling daw ito ng may sakit at saka para magkaroon ng masasaganang ani. So sa ritual na to, kailangan nilang mag-alay ng katulad ng rice, gold, sibuyas, tsaka candle. Tsaka especially hindi rin nawawala dun yung bigas na gawa sa alak kasi ayun daw yung mas nakakaakit dun sa Diyos. So yun po. Next slide po. So a respected babaylan is endowed with an aura of magic religious potential. So according to Robert Fox, the babaylan among the Tagbanwa of Palawan are a noble standing or have an aura of magic religious. So it is the potential and the stable of individual who often a deep understanding of how the society works. Next po. So another such ritual is done in the open field. So the Subanos of Zamboanga. So the Subanos of Zamboanga are platforms above ground centered around a long pole or pathaw that digs into a log dulugan. So on such a height, they dance the buklog that is also officiated by a babaylan to address the spirits. So while in their epic sundayo, people bounces up and down and around with the sound out a communal call to the gods or ancestor. Next po. So these are the other ethnic group dance. First is the Anito Bailan of the Mandaya. So the ancestor spirit and nature spirit. So and also yung mga Diyos in the indigenous Philippine folk religions. So the second one is the Bawi of Itneg. So people put spiritual and material relevance. So for the present and for the future of the individual, tinatawag din nila itong tribe or Aili. Ayan po. So, third one is the curative anituan of the Negrito of Luzon. So, a group of healing routine in sick people sit in a line on the ground. So, ginagawa nila tong ritual na to with their heads and shoulders is covered along red cloth or yung pulang tela which represent the ailment and also ginagawa nila yon para daw makagaling ng may sakit. So number 4, the Manobo of Bagobo. So it initiates their brave warriors by cleansing them in Jinum. So Jinum means a time for drinking. So the Jinum lasts for 4 days. So the Bagobo leaders decide when the Jinum takes place, it must always be when the moon is brightest. So the last one po, the head hunter of the Kalinga or Apayao. So they celebrate manhood or heroism through dancing naman po. Yun lang na po. Thank you.
And for our fourth presenter,
Hello everyone, I'm Elona Jane. So today, I'm gonna discuss about the different ethnic dance in mountainous area of northwestern Luzon. So first is the Bago. An ethnic group is done in the Gabok where the officiating mandadawak the North Babaylan dance. So itong kind of dance na to, pine-present sila or sinasayaw sila para sa blessing ng sa mga bata. Like yung mga sanggol, sinasayaw nila ito para sa pagbe-bless ng bata. Next is the Pandamgo of the Matigsalog, culminating in a deadly combat between suitors. So yung Pandamgo, yung story niya naman tungkol sa isang nanay na or yung sa batang ipinanganak na feeling ng nanay niya hindi siya magkakaanak, na feeling niya sa panaginip or sa pangarap niya lang iyon. Kaya yung damgo, which means dream, that yung concept ng sayaw na ito, yung virgin birth may have been derived from the Catholic faith. Now, yung next slide. The Pangalay and Lunsay dance of the Tausog and Jamamapun. Ito naman, the Pangalay and Lunsay dance as exhibits a slow spectacle or a game. And yung may hindi na bagobot kasal sa banig and pagsawaoy of matigsulog. The Ifugao Salit is a courtship dance that approximates those of the folk. Marriages are always with dance as dayakans pagkawin, pagobos kasal and pag-asawa uy da matigsulog. Yan, yung dance na to, sinasayaw kapag may kinakasal sa lugar nila. Next slide. Next slide po. In Daidudo, the Itneg men raise up their babies with singing and dancing, while their women till the field. Yan, yung idudo, yun nga, sabi dito, sinasayaw ito sa parang pag recognize ng mga anak nila while dancing. Next. A musical log called Udol of the Tagkaolo is beaten. Next slide. A musical log called Udol of the Tagkaolo is beaten, and around it they dance to call on the dead spirits to come home from a distance or battle. Yan nga, according dyan, yung dance na Udol of the Tagkaolo, ginagamit siya para sa pagtatawag ng spirit para pumunta sa bahay, or yun nga, nagtatawag sila ng mga patay na or yung mga spirits na gusto nilang tawagin. So likewise, works in the field to plant, harvest, or even fishing and hunting have also been adapted into a choreography. So next. Yan. Significantly, ethnic dance has also been a resource of contemporary ballets. So yung mababanggit dito, which national artist Leonor Orasa, Go Kinko, and Lucrecia Reyes Ortula, Alice Reyes, Tony Fabella Basilo, Agnes Locsin, Denisa Reyes, Christine Jackson, and many more. Sila yung mga national artists na na-inspired para maglabas or to stage their folkloric or modern ballets. Either in its pristine or translated forms, ethnic dance still form part of the ritual, social, and theatrical fabric of Filipinos today. So, para sa akin, bihira na lang tayo makakita ng mga ganito, di ba? Or hindi naman talaga natin mismo nakakita kasi nasa mga tribe na nila yon. So, para sa akin, maganda na para sa'yo, ma-appreciate mo rin yun kasi kung proud ka na.
And for our fifth presenter,
So once again, good day everyone. So I am the fifth presenter for today's presentation, and I am here to discuss about ritual dances. I also discuss life cycle dances, and lastly is the occupational dances. So I am here also to elaborate more about ethnic dance or ethnic dances rather. So in this is first slide is talks about that, as all we know, right, that Philippines is one of the countries that includes many ethnic groups or indigenous people, native people, in every part of our place, which is the Philippines. So they are living usually in a rural places, in caves, or even in the mountains. But despite of the places that they are living, they are rich in terms of cultures, traditions, because they want to preserve it, right? And also, they are so very proud of the culture that they have, and one of that is the ethnic dances. And a while ago, my co-presenters this already discussed what are those ethnic dances. So next slide is about the are found among the ethno-linguistic groups scattered all over the Philippines, islands which have not been substantially colonized. So a while ago, I also said that those ethnic groups are living in cave, in rural area, in mountains, or they are also living in the places that are difficult to reach by those people here in the city. So for additional information, that it's about ethnic dance, that sometimes why they are living in that places, it's because they have reason. They sometimes they don't want to have changes in their lifestyle because they so much care about their culture, and that their ancestors give to them. And that are the ethnic dances that we are seeing right now. And also, as all we know, that those ethnic groups, indigenous groups, or native groups, they are very far from the reality of life that we are here, that we are living here in the city. And those things is um, we should not, I think we should not judge them by the way they live or in the places that they are living now, because that is their comfort zone, that is the places that they are secured, but we should respect them and um, help them to grow more, and also share the ethnic dances, that we should share the culture that they have, right? So next, and I am here also to discuss dances which is connected to ethnic groups way of living and to the community that they are in. So um, first one is the ritual dances. So ritual dances, it's talk about ritual, which means it's all about religious dances. So a while ago, other presenters discussed it about religious dances. So I am here to show you some video presentation about what is or how does ritual dances do? So ritual dances also part of religious rituals, ceremonies like that. So here is the example of ritual dances, which is the tibuli or tibuli. So that ritual dances is an example of ritual dances or religious dances. It is called tibuli. So why they're doing this or why they dance this type of ritual dances? Because they want this is the way they thank their gods, especially actually they are praising with their nature. So it is the way of their thanksgiving for the good harvest and also to seek deliverance from the pestilence, especially when they are in harvesting. Yan. So next is this is also presentation about prepare for war or celebrate victorious and affirm social unity and identity. So for additional information about this present video presentation is that yung suot nila dyan, if yung napapansin nyo, there are white or natural color of the abaka, and it stands for the purity, and red is for the blood, represent for a blood of their ancestors, and also black, which is symbolizes the soil from which they came. So, yan. So, next discussion would be life cycle dances. So, it is dances about to celebrate an individual's birth, baptism, courtship, wedding, and demise. So in this life cycle dances, it is very important to them. Like they want to celebrate every occasions that they have, especially in terms of birth, baptism, yeah, like that. So I have here another example of life cycle dances, which is the theme is all about courtship. So the title of this presentation is Kuratsa. Let's wait to play. I think that's all about the video presentation about Kuratsa. So this dances is all about flirtation and courtship. So these dances also represent um, animals, especially the rooster and the hen. And also these dances is designed to those partners that they dance this or portray this as a young playful couple attempt to have attention to each other. Yeah. So for additional also information about Kuratsa, it has many different versions of this dance which can be found in North and Central Philippines. So last slide would be occupational dances. It's talk about occupational dances. So these dances transform defense and livelihood activities to celebratory performance. So in here, it's talk about lifestyle of indigenous people. Like they celebrate or they give thanksgiving to their gods, to the nature, for good harvest. And for our video presentation, the title of this is Tonak Ifugao Rice Harvest Ritual. So yan, medyo loading. Let's wait for a minute.
Boban at kabunyan na dundaul. Oh, hiya bagol. Oh, ari kayon bagol. Manginom tako bahi. Oh, damo.
Nhắm chỗ này.
Sasay nod hitayaban nakruk buban at kabunyan at nundaul. Oh, hiya bagol. Hiya bagol. Ari kayon bagol. Uminom tako bahi. Oh, damo.
And that with what nawalun na eh, no? So for the last presentation, um it's all about the rice rituals for the farmers. So they perform this during planting for a good harvest, and also Thanksgiving for a bountiful rice harvest, and also they Thanksgiving that their God allows good condition for a successful production of rice in their village, especially in the Ifugao. So that will be all. Thank you.
And for the sixth presenter, yours truly, Vanessa U. Santos. My topic is all about the wedding dance of Ifugao. So the people in Ifugao is a group that lives in a mountainous region of North Central Luzon. They are former headhunters who are famous for their spectacular mountain-hugging rice terraces. So if you know rice terraces, it can be found in Banawi, Ifugao. Hence the name Banawi Rice Terraces. So we all know that the people of Ifugao clung tenaciously to their traditions. We can still see their traditions up until this day, which also mirrors their culture. Some, especially the educated ones, converted to Christianity, but some stayed and still practice their tradition. And one of their traditions is performing a dance, a wedding dance for couples. So in this ethnic dance, you will learn the basic steps of a wedding dance. Next slide, please. So I have here the steps for males. And then later on, one of the reporters will discuss the steps for females. So the first step, start with single foot hops, left and right foot alternately going to the center. So yung sinasabi dyan is yung magsa-start muna yung pag-hop mo sa left and then sa right foot naman. Yun lang yung sa first step, and then sa second step is raise the arms to shoulder level with elbows bent and hands close near the chest, doing an up and down motion. So para siyang ganito, yung ganyan, gumaganyan. Ganun lang yung yung sa second step. And for the third step, at the center, facing your partner, raise your left arm straight forward toward your partner with the palm facing her. Place your right hand at the back of your waist with the back of the palm facing outward. So yung kaliwang kamay natin is yung palm natin is na dun sa center na nakaharap dun sa naka-extend yung arm natin sa center, tas yung palm natin is nakaharap dun sa sa partner nating babae, and then yung right hand natin is nandun sa likod ng waist natin, parang nakaganito. Kunyari, ito yung likodan ng waist natin, tas ito yung right arm natin. So, nakaganyan siya. While doing hop steps. Next slide, please. So, the fourth step, after doing step 3, hop step continuously with the left leg with a slight bend of the knee. So, this time, yung left leg lang yung i-hop natin, hindi kasama yung right. And then the fifth step, move in a circular motion while doing the hop step, facing your partner with the same arm position. So yun, parang mag-move ka lang ng pa-circular motion while ginagawa mo yung hop step dun sa left foot. Then number 6 is face away from your partner with arms stretched sideward and the palm out. So habang yung arms mo is naka-extended, yung palm mo parang ka-level lang siya ng shoulder. And then, habang ginagawa mo yun is, nag-hop step ka din. 7, slightly bend your knee continuously with your arms sideward while facing your partner. So, yan. Parang din siya sa step 6, pero na siya, naka-face na doon siya sa partner. Hindi na siya naka face away doon sa babaeng partner. So number 8, repeat step 3 while doing a circular hop step motion until the music ends. So I'm gonna show you a video about this wedding dance for better understanding. So focus lang kayo doon sa sa male steps. Yan lang. Thank you. So yun po yung about sa wedding dance. And for our seventh presenter,
Seventh presenter, my name is Ingzu Zoe Ignacio. So, hi everyone. Hi everyone. Bali continuation lang po ng topic namin ni Miss Vanessa about wedding dance from Banawe, Ifugao. So, sa akin po is sa female part. So, before that, another information. So, yung iba naman po is nasabi na ni Miss Vanessa, which is yung mga taga-Ifugao nga po is galing from mountains, then more on ritual sila. Then, they are non-Catholic, so which means mas sinasamba nila yung kalikasan, more on harvesting din. So, let's continue po. So, sa akin yung steps po ng female. So, first step will be start the cross steps going to the center. So, dito lang tayo magpo-focus sa center. Kasi dito sa female, almost magkaiba sila ng way doon sa guy. So, the second one is face your partner. So, if face mo yung partner mo, then place your hands at the waist level with open palms going up and down motions with going up and motions. So, yun nga, halos sa second step, kailangan lang daw po natin, i-face natin yung partner natin, then place natin yung hands natin, syempre babae, sa waist ng lalaki with open palms, doing up and down motions. So the third step will be at the center while facing your partner. Raise your left arm straight forward for your partner with left palm facing your partner, while the right hand position will be with the palm pulling up the waist level. So it means that yung center part natin is naka-face sa ating partner. Then, i-raise lang natin yung ating left arm into straight level. So, the next slide po is, so sa ating fourth step, dito naman po sa ating fourth step, after doing the third step, hop step, continuously with the left leg and a slight bend at the knee. So, dito naman po, yung kabilang natin, left knee, kailangan is naka-slight na bend lang. Then, yung isang knee naman po is naka-stay lang. So, yun po. Then, the fifth one will be move in a circular hop step motion, facing your partner with the same arm position. So, dito naman po, naka-circular, it means na naka-ikot, then, yung naka-hop step motion lang. Facing natin yung ating partner. Then, the sixth one, face away from your partner with arms stretched sideward and palm out. So, dito naman po, yung face natin is medyo malayo sa partner natin. Then, yung arms natin is dapat naka-stretch. Sideward naman po. And then, yung palm natin is nakaganon. Nakaganon siya. So, the seventh one, slightly bend your knees continuously with arms sideward with facing your partner. So dito naman is naka-bend yung ating knee, then continuously yung arms natin is naka-sideward. So parang nakaganon siya. So masikip kasi kaya hindi ko magawa. So yun. So the last step will be repeat step while doing a circular hop motion until the music ends. So that
that would be all sa step sa female. Then the next slide po is meron po kaming video presentation na pinrepare about um, Igorot courtship dance. Next slide po, please. So, yun po, dun po sa the Igorot courtship dance, pinapakita po doon nung lalaki kung paano niya yung inaalay yung sarili niya, then paano niya bibigyan ng paggalang dun sa family, then pagbibigay din ng alay. So, that would be all sa part ko po. Then, sa aming group naman po, that's all for our report. We are group 5. Thank you for listening.
That would be all. Thank you. Okay na po. Wala, antok na. Okay na, Kai.
Lobat na ako. Wala na ako.
Ay, wala pala tayong documentation. Pwede documentation saglit. Wait lang. Ayan, dito. Dito muna. Open cam po. Okay na, Kyle. Thank you. Wait lang. Nakatulog na yata yun. Nakatulog. Okay. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay na. Wait. Ang face ko lang, mga Mars.